Hi everyone, I am Margo, your tarot reader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a sign that will represent the sign of Gemini. As always, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with the personal information of my clients because my clients remain private at all times, whether it's a reading or a ritual. Now, I want to thank you, my client, for coming to me and finding ways that I can help you spiritually. And see what is best in your path in this earthly world and how can we help you and guide you through the spiritual world. I want to thank you and take that deep breath within you, and let's get started and see your energies. Know that when you become my client, you are now connected spiritually, and no matter what, I will always find a way to help you in one way or the other, especially in your time of need. Now, let I see, ancestors, let I see, let I know. Yes, a lot of people do find that it is different from if they ever been to someone else. You will find that I am just me. I'm only the messenger from our guardian angels, from our celestials, angels of the heaven and earth. Let I see, let I know. What is it that I need to know? When I'm in silent, it is when I'm transcending to your spirit guides so they can start transcending our messages that we're going to give you. Okay? Please let me tell you also, when it comes to predictions, always, if there's a prediction that does not suit you in a way, find a way to change it if you feel the need to do so. The universe might oblige you in that if you align yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. They are predictions that cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you have to take in this earthly world, you and the people in question, okay? Let us see, let I know, ancestors, let us see, let I know. Okay. Thank you. We're in. Okay. I feel that as we get into it, but the energy is already it's conflicting here, and I feel that the confliction comes within you. Okay, so I can feel the intense in my body, which is most likely your energy. Okay, so we take that deep breath, exhale, let it out. There you go. Okay, let's get into it, and then we'll see. We'll see. Okay. I will look into the things that you've mentioned, but I will also see what else. Is there anything else that the universe wants to tell you or guide you to? I feel that you're leaving your house temporarily. I'm not sure if you live alone or with someone, but someone is leaving their home temporarily, okay? Maybe to go visit someone, or you're going to go and visit someone, or someone's coming in to visit you, okay? Now, I waited and waited to get the response for that birthday for that other person, but that's fine. If you need another reading toward that situation, so be it. But for now, we'll grasp that energy here, okay, through your reading. You know, you are a Gemini, but I feel that the emotion side comes from, depending where your water sign is in your chart. You're very imbalanced in your emotions. I sense that we feel that here is what the ancestors are saying. But yet you have positive energy around you. Positive energy means that you are a go-getter, that you're a goal setter. You might not see it that way, but there is. your concerns toward the Leo person here that you're asking me about or mentioned is what worries you and scares you the most, okay? Unfortunately, we know that in this lifetime, we do have a time of separating from our physical body, right? That we do have a time where we have to detach our spirit from our body, and that's when it's supposed to be when we passed on, okay? It's a must in this lifetime that we have to eventually separate from. But what we also forget is that even though we separate from the flesh, we do not separate spiritually. We're always united spiritually. We all are. And especially the ones that are nearest and dearest to you are always within you, around you, watching, protecting, however way it is. But they do not leave our sight. And when we think of them is when they are with us, present and thinking of us. Um, and I know that it's easy said than done, or easy said than believed. So, especially when we go through a transition of grief, right? But I want you to know and understand that when we come in this earthly world, we come because we have to do certain lessons in our lives. And sometimes they're too hard for us that we can't bear. And we wonder why us, why me, right? But the thing is that we chose these lessons. And when we're in the spiritual form, we feel that we have to, or that we can handle these challenges. But when our spirit comes into our body, the reality is different because we forget everything that we have chosen in the prior lives or in the prior, in the heavens, and we forget that because we enter into the flesh, and the flesh with this. I can go on and on with this, but I'm trying to let you know that the path that this person is leading, it's their journey and it's affecting you, right? And I understand it, believe me, I do. But I also have to tell you that because you're feeling depressed, because you're feeling uh, lacking all kinds of things in your life, you attach yourself to that energy of that person that we asked, that the Leo person, and I feel that you're choosing that to be more upset, more grieving. You're grieving when the grief is not here yet. Um, I know that I'm sounding a bit harsh and probably selfish, but I feel that in one way I have to tell you to be more settled to you, selfish to your surroundings at times. And there's going to be a time that you're going to have to be, because you cannot be hidden anymore. You cannot hold your life anymore. And keep it in the negative sense. You cannot. I cannot allow you to either, spiritually. I feel that you have to find a way to evolve now. Uh, you've been stuck, and sometimes it happens because we are giving our energy away to circumstances or people. Sometimes it happens because someone is draining us, right? In our own path. And your drainage is coming from a number of ways, as I can sense it here and I can see it. Your drainage is coming from your home environment, from the sorrows of others, and from the love loss that you've had and cannot find and does not know how. But what happens here is that it's everybody else but you. And what that tells me is that you are not loving yourself. Um, I have to be harsh, but I'm also trying to let you know that I understand you spiritually, and I know where you're coming, and I know where you're heading. If any advice that you hear from me today, it is for your best interest to be in a higher self, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to trust yourself. then you will be fine. I need you to believe that, and I need you to understand that and accept that. That what has been done to you in the past, as of today, in the past, shall not continue anymore. It will not continue anymore, because you deserve love, because you deserve joy, because you deserve happiness, because you deserve prosperity, because you deserve wealth, because you deserve you. Okay? From now on, go back as many times as you need to this video. And I need you to take that in with you and take it in, especially when you're feeling down. Now, you've been feeling down quite a while, for probably years now, as I sense it. So I highly recommend that you get yourself a spiritual healing. You need it and you must. Because with spiritual healing, cleansing, you will take away and start draining a lot of that energy that has been scattering. It's like a fog around you, okay? And you need to drain that out. You need to just let it go. Let it be and just drain it. Let it go, you know? And so when you get that cleansing, you'll start understanding that a lot of those negative thoughts will drain you. Your body might be drainage because you're dispelling all those things that you've been going through for years. And you'll see the difference eventually. You'll see the motivation that is bringing you. You'll see that positive energy trying to stick around you. You have to keep positive. You have to keep that drive. And it's going to take a while, but you're going to maintain it if you continue. It is up to you who you choose to do the spiritual cleansing. But if you choose me, you are, and that is because I'm saying, it is because my clients have also said, you're in the right path. When you come to my channel, you're being sent by your own guardian angels that it's time to be healed. And you will be healed. Now, first spread. First spread is about looking in the most recent past, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 months. It can even take even a century or lives ago. It depends on the energies, right? And we're also looking ahead in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, up to 3 months, and it can be more or less. And I can hear you ringing in my ear. Okay, now know that the predictions that are coming in, as I've stated, you can align yourself to shift them in any way that you can. When the predictions or anything that I've said is coming along or is shifting in your mind or in your body, however way it is, and you need to come back and check on that to get a reading, so be it. It is up to you. I have clients from all over the place and all over the country and so far. And I have clients that get weekly readings according to their lifestyle. I have clients that get throughout the week readings according to what they're leading in their lives at that time, especially when predictions are already coming in and taking place. So it's all how you perceive it within your life, how you need my spiritual guidance. Okay, it is not just saying it, it is what it is. A lot of people, I've had a client that came in and just said, well, I know that I can do this and I didn't know that I can do it. It works differently for everybody, but I work different from everybody, period. Now, let's get started with your reading. Okay. You're thinking of someone here. You're thinking of someone in your mind. Now, we have a male Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel that this person is someone that you want for this person to return, someone that you wish they could return. And it's someone that probably in the long run you inspire to be in some type of settled relationship, let's say. Now, this person can be the person that you asked about, but since we don't know the birth chart, it will represent different energies. It can be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It can be, but it that will depend on the energies, right? But as I'm sensing it here, it's someone that you're thinking about, that you wish that they would be with you, and they went and they left and they are with someone else at this time. It's what I hear here. Okay, it might be that person that you're asking, but it could also be someone else in your life that left as well. To your surprise, I'm sensing that there is at least two people in your life, two males, that will want to get to know you, but there's something that keeps them away. We have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and then we have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising males. Now, these men, they like you, okay? But they cannot come forth in your light. They can. And I feel that you know these men because they're in the here and the now. So you know of these people, okay? And there's something about you that it is taking away their energy or your light. It feels to me that, you know, you are an attractive young lady, that you have something that inspires men to attract to you. But it's almost like, let's say they're walking toward you and they want to ask you out, but when they're like 10 feet away from you, they're like, and they just turn back. There's a block in there. There's a block in your energy from this trying to get to you. You know what I mean? And we're going to look into it as we go along, but my senses are telling me that it is your emotional based, and also that negative energy that we're sensing here. And we're going to have to look and see where's that negative energy coming from. If it's from you activating that energy like a protection shield, but it's the opposite, you know? Or is it coming from elsewhere? We'll look into it because sometimes it comes from both or one or the other. But there's a block there. Now, and these people, if they will get to know you, if that block will be broken, there's a very, very high chance of you finding someone to be in with, a committed relationship. What the universe is telling me is that later on in the near future, we do see someone for you. And I feel that this is going to be after a hard truth, after looking at everything and changing certain things of your life, which I feel that eventually you're going to take it into that consideration, and we're going to align you and move your path differently for better, of course. Because we do see a relationship coming ahead for you. You're blocking it. You're scared. And you're scared. The person that has left you before, whoever, however many, has damaged you to the point where you're scared to take that chance. Even though you want to, you're scared to see it happening. And you're scared that if they come, you're going to give your heart and they're going to stomp all over you. That's what you're scared of. But I have to say that if we don't risk to take that chance, then you will always maintain that fear and you will never move forward to find that love. But first, we're going to have to heal that heart of yours. Okay? We're going to have to heal that heart of yours. So once that is starting to heal, you will drain all the negative energy out, and then you will be able to be more open to find or for love to find you. Okay? But we're going to have to start with you. You now is about you, learning that about you. Okay? To get that fruitfulness coming ahead of you. There's an argument in disputes here with someone, as I'm sensing here. It can be through the family. It can be that something is happening here through the family. I feel that the family has, it's like they load up on you, you know, like, it's like, okay, you don't have this responsibility, so you take care of it. It's how I feel when it comes to you. I feel that, I'm not sure if you live alone, but I feel that you don't. And it feels to me that you're the one taking care of things within the home environment. It feels like this heavy load, you know, not married, no children, but yet you feel like you do. You feel like you have all these bills. You feel like you have all this drama. And you feel like an old lady. And you're not. You're not. And even if you were, there's no need for you to feel old. There's no need. I don't I don't allow that. I tell my clients, I don't care how old they are. I have some that are, oh my goodness. But you know, they feel young. They feel new. And that's the way we all need to feel. The flesh is wrinkled and who knows what. So what? But our spirit is so young and so beautiful and so vibrant, and so keep it that way. But you yourself, you're not old whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the age that you're in, it is when you are in the second phase of the spirit learning to grow. It's the spirit is at the age of what was I going to say? I'm going to tell you right now. In this life form, of course, right? It is on the second stage, so they become like a 20-year-old, like a 18-year-old, the spirit. So it's barely getting to what this earth is about. It's barely awakening the eyes. You know what I mean? Some people can get it less, some people can get it afterwards, but spiritually, you're learning to adapt yourself right now. So you came in at the right time in my channel, I would suggest. I will agree on that. I'm sorry. Okay. So now, I apologize for that. I'm dropping everything here on my end. But I wanted to tell you that because of Mars retrograding, it will be in your 11th house. Okay. Now, you don't have to know any of those things, but I have to bring it up due to the circumstances of your situation. And we're seeing that already taking place. It actually took place right before it started retrograding, right? It takes months even sometimes. So I do feel that you're going to have more than what you feel now. Believe me. There's that social distance, that withdrawal of distance that you're feeling, but you're going to be feeling it toward your surroundings. Can be friends, can be family, or both. I want you to, and especially now that you are now my client, you're going to have to start, and people, it is a reading that you're getting, okay? But because under your circumstances, I feel that you need some guidance to the situation. And a reader, if you go to anybody that reads the cards, simply they will just say yes and no to your answers and be done with it. I am not here for that. I am here to, yes, predict, but also heal the spirits. Okay? And if I give you an advice, it is only because it's a need and dire situation. Other than that, I would just read and then be done. But when I see that there's something that the client needs, anything that you can take that is positive away from here, then do so. If you choose to continue working with me through either your readings or your spiritual healings, then so be it. But it's a lot to take sometimes, right? And normally, according to what I'm doing for the client, I will let them know to do certain things and whatnot. In this case, it's a detrimental that you get what you need to do in this reading, and take those advices, okay? Affirmation, it is the one key. I did email you the beginning of it yesterday. Even though we are not working spiritually with any spiritual work, I did so only because it had to be done at that time. Yes, sometimes when I see a client that it's in a dire need of depression or whatnot, I send right off the affirmation. If the client tells me I did this or I will do this, then know that the angels come and listen to what you have to say. Okay, it's about opening the channels with your own self, with your own spirit guides. Okay, now so as I was saying, I feel that there's going to be a lot of more tolerance that you need to have within you. Okay, and yes, you've been kind of like in a retrieve kind of mode for a number of years even. Well, this retrieve that is coming for you as we are right now is going to be more challenging, because it's going to be about you, you know. Maybe the retrieve will come because you get into conflict with someone, or because you can't stand this and that, whatever may be the cause of the retrieve. But the retrieve has to be done so you can go into that hermit mode and go within you to analyze you and to see how important you are and valued. Okay? In the very first, no one is going to value you but you. And you need to see that for yourself. Okay? That will be the first step that I would recommend as my client. And if I were to be working with you spiritually, that will be a must. You have to have the trust and the faith and the hope within me helping you, the guides helping you, you helping you, and then we will succeed. Now, in your reading, I will take a look, one spread only for the Leo that you asked me about. But in your spread, I feel that your emotions, you're constantly thinking about the loss, if and when, of this person. And you're constantly feeling depressed about that situation. You're feeling lost already without having to lose that person or that thought. And it's eating you alive. And I believe me, I understand. And you're scared. You're not even hardly sleeping because you're scared. You're maintaining yourself occupied, busy, trying to distract all of this behavior that is going on in your thoughts. You could be having nightmares. I feel they probably went through already, but it can happen again. The nightmares are being haunted almost. I feel that your life is just focused on the well-being of others and not yours. Now, this is a good thing, yes, but it can be a bad thing also, because your life is not, it's stagnate, it's in stop. It's on a mode, you put a stop to it because you're taking care of anything and anybody else but you. Let me see here. If you're lending money to someone, I would suggest not. If you're giving money to someone when they have their own and they're just taking you because they're taking advantage of you, this feels like a family member. I would suggest to put a stop to that. Whether it causes you conflict or not, you need to put a stop to it. You need to take care of you, financially, emotionally, spiritually, and all that. You. Okay? I feel that the love is very striking here in the love department. I feel that what the love tells me here, what the energy of love is telling me here, is that you have too much going on in your life in order to get something going when it comes to love. Okay? So it's maybe you need to make a list of the things that you are seeking out of the life that you have and out of the universe, and say, I will have this, not I will like. I will have this. I will have that. Start making that list. There's a female here, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising female. It's a family member. It's almost like they're married, you know. And the reason why her energy is here is because I feel that there's some type of deceit going on there between you and her. It can come from her energy. I feel it's coming from her energy. Let's say if it's a sibling of yours that you both care for each other, you love each other, well, that love is being taken advantage of from that family member. Okay, they're telling you things so you can feel more guilt and give in. It can be given emotionally or it can be given financially, you know. And so they make you feel responsible for something that you're not responsible for, you know. And I feel that you've been like this for quite a while. I feel that you blame yourself for a lot of things, and it's not even your cause. I feel that you're blaming yourself for everything that goes around in your life, family, friends, or whatever. And it's not your cause. And sometimes you're so adapted to that negative energy that you feel that anybody that looks at you is already judging you. And this to me feels very, very in your thoughts, in your mind. It's causing you such grief. And I can sense that. Okay. You're being blinded by that negativity and also by your depression. Okay. I'm not sure if you've been to a therapist or taken any medication. If you have not, I will suggest to let's work with your spiritual journey and then find that healing. And therapy will also help you because you're going to talk it out. You're going to let it out. That is why I listen to my clients. When I ask the client, tell me about your situation, it is because I want you to open the channel spiritually to read you. But also, it is also about letting those energy out, to exhale it. When you let somebody know you're exhaling it out, you're letting it out of you. You are announcing it out of you. So there's a purpose to everything that I do in my work. Without client knowing, they are being lifted out of a struggle. They're being lifted out of certain situations. But most importantly is about opening the energy. If you can trust me in those little things, then your energy is open to be seen here, to be read by me, not by me, but by the guides, right? And that is your spirit guides. Everything is guided by them. Now, let's see. So we are going to see the second reading, and I feel that in that reading, I'm going to do a particular one just for that Leo person of yours, female. And of course, your energy will show in there. I do have to say that I'm not sure if this Leo is knows about these things, reading and whatnot. If she does, then so be it. It would be better. But I feel that what this person, and I will look in her spread, but I feel that this person needs to find a way to express to you that as beautiful as you are on the outside, because I feel you are much more beautiful in the inside, and that your life depends on you and not on her. Your journey depends on you and not on her. That if and when her journey comes to an end in the near future, your journey will start then. Your journey will have a dramatic change after that fact, because you're going to be freed out of something that you took in because you chose to take it in, and or because in partly you had to. But I feel that when that time comes, this person is going to have a way and a say in direction that you take in this life, as it has been in the physical form here. But I have to say that this journey is going to be very eye-opening for you, because it's going to lead you where you did not expect. And by that, I feel that it should be for the more positive behavior for you. Because I feel that you're going to make a change in your life, and it might even be dramatic for others. But you, in that time in need, know that I'm here. But you have to maintain that integrity. You have to maintain that positive energy. You have to clinch onto those energies that I'm telling you already, that we've been talking about, because they are going to keep you aligned. They're going to keep you aligned with you, with what you are about in here, in this life. Okay? It's going to be a lot to take in, a lot to accept, But you are very strong. Everything tells me, everything that you've been through, everything that I see, you will find a way without even knowing that you had the strength. The thing is, you have the strength. You just don't know it because you've been so locked in and depressed and all that. But you have it. We all have it. But you have it because the struggles has been very hard for you. And you feel like you've been dragged in love. You feel like you've been dragged around, not just in love, but friendship and family. You feel like you've been dragged by everybody. A lot of the time it's because you're putting that persona out there. You're putting that view out there. I'm here, drag me, you know? So we're going to put a stop to that eventually, okay? You'll see. You're going to have to find some type of a incentive to keep you there. And the incentive is simple as, I love me. And I deserve love, okay? And you said the heaven and earth, let I see, let I know. Now we're going to see that Leo person, okay? The energy of that person. I feel that it was very clear as I picked it up here in your spread, but let me see. If this Leo person does not go to church, I trust and believe every religion. I am not prejudiced of any sort of kind whatsoever. But I feel that it will help and serve her if she could go to a mass, receive mass. I am Roman Catholic, but I believe in trust and all, right? But if she could do that, it will be very crucial for her to do so. She should go and pray. As she prays, she will have a vision or a light in her of the angel or saint that will protect her in this earthly world of what it is in and what path it will take her. Okay. I feel that she's accepting. She's trying to, though, to accept that journey that she's about to enter. And she, okay, well, let's just get into it. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's up to you if you let her know and watch. It's up to you. This is, it's your video. It's your reading. So do what you want to do with it. If you don't want to keep it in the chat in the YouTube where I have it, even though nobody knows you, just your sign, it can be deleted too. A lot of times it happens too. If my client does not want it out there, they don't have to be 2, 4, 6. Okay. So we're going to see the Leo's energy. What is she? I feel that she will have to, if she's getting like a chemo or therapy of some kind, she needs to be very mindful of not getting ill, okay? Because it might be getting a cough or something to make it worse than what the illness is. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure it has, I feel that there's a conflict that is coming in around the corner between the family here with you and everybody else. So again, I want you to just distance yourself. Don't be a part of it. There's no need to be in conflict. Okay. Walking away is always better than just being in the loop there. Okay. Even if it's friends or family, doesn't matter. Walking away, it does not serve you to be listening to negativity or hurting you or anybody being negative. It doesn't serve you at all. Okay. So, well, this person looks positive to me here. She looks positive here. Meaning her energy seems to be positive. Her energy seems to be very positive here, this woman. Uh, it doesn't show to be negative. It doesn't show to be grieving. She has struggles with conversating toward the future, yes, but it feels to me that she's accepting of what the journey is here, of what she's going through. Um, but I do feel that she's very concerned about you. It's she's had conflict with one of her daughters, I feel it can be, or a sibling of hers, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Conflicts between because of you or due to you, uh, due to the whole family factor. I feel that she've had conflict with this siblings, but that's being solved and that's being taken care of here. There's mutual love here. It might be, as a sibling. Um, but her main concern and grief also, it is you. It is what about you? What will be of you? Um, she is more scared for you than for her, is how I see it here. Yes, she will hope that you will find love. She will hope that you will find someone. And she will hope all these things. But I feel that her main worry is you. You know, you probably have told her that your life will be nothing without her. You probably have told her that you can find love without her being in it. That you will never be happy. That you and it's good because you deserve to express it to her how you feel. Absolutely, and I agree with you. But uh, it's almost like she feels that she wants to keep going and she has to keep going because she's afraid for you, is how I sense it. She's afraid for you, and it's a natural cause, it's a natural action of hers. It is very given, I understand that, but I feel that both of you need to find a way to come at peace with it. So, and I feel also that you have, but it comes back around and she sees you and she sees you depressed. She sees you life draining out of you. It's not about her, it's about you. It's like a piece of you is in her, a piece of her is in you, and it's I feel this joy at the same time, but I feel this sadness, okay? It is, of course, yours and her energy entwined. Um, so I feel that she wants to do something with the family, for the family, before the time is. So she's trying to get everything together. She's trying to maintain positive about this. Now, I was also told because, and I am, and I have to say that I am precise when something happens. I am precise, especially it is what it is. I am precise of giving a, a close arrangement, close to the time of someone, descending to the heavens and whatnot. But in this particular case, I was led to not. So that will be not. I cannot give. Do you see this happening? I cannot say the when. Okay. All we know is, and all that I can give to you is that when the time is, know that you're not alone and that you have support. And of course, I am one of your supporters. Once you're with me, you're not alone at all. You're never alone in the first place. You have the higher being, you have yourself, and you have your guardian angel that surrounds you at all times. You just have to adapt to those energies. You do not walk alone in this earth. We do not. You can spend your whole life alone, physically, but emotionally, you are not alone. And now, physically, you're not alone because I'm here. It may not be much to some, or however way you choose it, but it is what it is. Now, so that's what I for now is what I have to say toward that situation. I feel that this person, the Leo, is taking that courage to continue going with life as much as it can, and to be optimistic. Her pain and sorrow is about where the family will be, how to leave something to the family, and how to move forward to finding your happiness. So your expression is giving them that you are very depressed, that you're very sad and lonely, and it is that fact, because it is how you're feeling, and it's showing. I also suggest that there's something in your room. Align your room, redo your room, reorganize your room or your home, however way you live, because I don't feel that you live alone. um, I need you to realign your furniture, your clothing, anything. However, something needs to be realigned, rechanged. Okay, to scatter that energy out. When you're doing that, I need you to open all your windows and the door and start cleaning, the whole space that you're in. Okay. Um, if you choose to have your mother or this Leo that we're looking at look at your video, then so be it. If there's anything that I can help with that journey, I'm here. But everything about this reading is about you. If you feel that people are looking at you different and you feel that they will not adapt to this, it's also personal. Keep it personal. It's absolutely personal. Okay. um So I'm going to go into the next reading, and it will also continue about you. Now that we've seen this person, we know that journey is coming in, but it's coming in, and it's coming in gradually, I feel. But it's coming in, and she is accepting that journey that is coming in. But her main concern, it is you. Her main concern, it is about you. It's about you. I feel that there has been a glitch in conflict between family with you. um, I feel that sometimes they could have told you or called you the loner. I apologize, but that's what I'm sensing here. Yeah, I'm not sure if it did happen. If it did, I apologize, but it is the energy that I'm receiving. Okay. So, and there's been a conflict toward that situation every now and then with your siblings. Um, I feel that, and it happens to everybody in the family. We have fights, but we make up in love. Love's still there. Love still exists among us, right? But uh, the more you give into that, the more they're gonna pick on you. Sometimes it's the love hate thing that happens. They pick on you because you're not standing up for yourself. Okay. And standing up will be just fucking smile and say, "Oh, come on, is that all you got?" You cannot allow anything to come into you. It's about you. It's about protecting you. But we can go on and on about this. Okay, now let me get into the next spread, and then we'll see. Thank you, ancestors. Let I see, let I know. What is it that I need to know for that? When it comes to love. Ancestors, let I see, let I know. Ancestors, let I see, let I know. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of the heaven and earth. Let I see, let I know. Let's see, now it is about you again. So let's see what the universe wants to say, what the angels are trying to guide us you to. Ancestors, let I see, let I know. Thank you. One more when it comes to love for. Okay. I feel that your life is not about you or you. Your life is just, it's about someone else, always, always, always. If it's not a sibling, it is your mother, 2, 4, 5. Or it is love, or it is work. It is never about you. What is the struggle you're having with this? Who is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, female? that I see conflicts with. Yeah. Who's this young? It's a family member. There's a family member that you have problems with, or will be having problems with in the near future. Please remember, we talked about that hidden factors that is coming in here for you. So I need you to not take it too personal when that comes along and happens. Okay. I feel that you're either going to take a small trip to visit family or to get away, or there's going to be a change in your home environment also. And it should be for the positive. I'm not sure if you're moving in with someone or someone is moving in with you eventually after 6 months or 3 months. But there's a change that it should be for the positive for you. There's also a change in your work environment. It could be one job. I don't know if you have more than one, but it could be one job. There is someone in your work environment, a man, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, or Rising, that has an eye on you, okay? There's someone that is going to be a divorcee that is coming in your life. You might not... what's going on here? It shows him as a water sign, Pisces or Scorpio. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, or Rising, that is coming in here for your path. Is your mother still married, or is she also going through a divorce? Someone is going through a legal separation here of a marriage. Sometime after 3 weeks, 3 months, including to 6 months. Sometime next year. Now, we do see like I said, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, or Rising. You're going to either meet this person in your work environment or you know of this person in your work environment. And he has an eye on you, but he cannot picture, how do I put it? He just can't seem to grasp you. Like you show signs that maybe you are attracted to him, but then you show signs that you cannot stand him, is what I feel toward that energy. It can be that this is the person that you've been asking about, question about. And I feel that as of now, it shows that this person will find a way to make a turn back in your life. If we're looking at the ex, he thought that he had left you for good, as you did too. But his relationship with who he is, it's not what it seems. If he ended up married or was married, I feel that there's a separation with whoever it is that he's with. And so it brings him back to you. I feel that he wants to come back, or will eventually have a thought of wanting to return into your life. But I feel that it will not be as settling as it should. If this person comes back, who you're asking for, that you will be happy to hear about, I do not think that it serves you right to take this person back. I do not think that he will come back for the right reasons. But for that, we would have to do a separate reading just for that person in particularly. For now, I feel that there's also another sign in your path. We have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, this person, you can either meet him at a hospital, picking up medicine, or in your close vicinity where you live, okay? This person, I feel that they have seen you before, and they see that you are attractive, but you seem to have like a shyness to you. You know, you show timid, you show shy. But he sees it more of a scared and afraid. And it's appealing to him, I feel, for this water sign. And water signs will tend to appeal to that because water signs tend to be nurturing. So I can see that. So I feel that, to your surprise, he has this attraction toward you, but again, we're looking at them walking away from you, even though you give that beauty vibe, yet your energy is not there matching it. Okay. Um, so you're still struggling to want to have a relationship, to want to hope to have one day. Um, what I feel that eventually you're going to manifest this. You're going to find a way to find that solution toward that path, either by ritual and or changing certain things. It most likely will be both. Okay, I feel. Um, Now, it very much speaks of someone that is going through a legal separation of divorce. It can be that eventually because there's a change in work environment for you that is coming in the near future. Um, Through there, most likely you're going to meet someone that is going through a legal separation of some sort, and while they're in it, they want you to be in their relationship. I will not recommend it. You are single. You should not be in a relationship with someone that is married. I do not recommend it, especially for you. I no. I will speak to you, even though we're not far from our age difference. I will speak to you like if you were my child and a loved person in my family, a relative, a friend, or however. I will treat you as such. I always do with my clients, and I would advise you as such. I do not, and I cannot let you be in a relationship of a third party because you're single, because you have no attachment. You have everything to give. Now, you know, if you happen to be in one, so be it. It is the path, it is your journey, fine. But learn to accept those situations. But if you've never been in one, then you don't need to be in one, period. Because you deserve a lot more. Okay? Sometimes, yes, rarely happens, you find love in a third party. Absolutely. But imagine all the struggles you've been to, and imagine all the struggles times three that you'll be going through in a third party, because you will. So I would suggest not to. Okay. Now, if someone asks you to go out, I need you to do so, and I need you to take it as a friend, as a regular date, getting to know someone, getting to know a friend. It because it releases the tension, and let them do a lot of the talking. Gemini tends to be very gathering, very going and whatnot. But if you let them do the talking, you'll know more about them. Okay. And then you'll know whether or not it's compatible or not, right? But I think that for now, what you are needing is that spiritual cleansing that I talked about. For now, what you need to work on you. For now, you're a delicate flower that needs to be nurtured and cared for before you can go out there to start dating again. Okay, and that's how I feel toward this energy towards you. I feel that this is the path that you need to take for now. Once you preserve that energy with you, you can find other movements in your life. One step at a time, baby steps. It is fine. It is normal. Okay. Um, Again, I'm sensing that conflict with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. I feel that this person is not genuine with something that they're telling you, have been telling you. This female, I feel that it's a family member. In conjunction, the fact that you are believe it or not, you are the most independent because you have more material things. I feel that the material thing is coming from how do I put it? Uh, like a like they feel that you have the right to do these things because you're single, because you have no children, or because you have the time and so far. So I feel that they're being dishonest with using you in that sense, in those emotions also. Okay. And I feel that deep down you kind of know this. Okay. It might, because of the retrogrades that we're in with Mars, it might give you a little sense of impatience and wanting to blow a fuse, I would suggest not to. Keep in mind whether it's work, personal, in any kind of way, or within home or anything, anyone that creates conflict, I need you to step back and say, I'm not going to deal with this, and let me just think about it, and do not interact with any negativity, any arguments of such and such and such. Okay? Okay. So let me see. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'm going to, I'll pick that up later. Let's see here. Ancestors, show me what is it that I need to know when it comes to Okay, I'm going to see that X here real quick. Thank you, ancestors. Let's see. Thank you. He left you for someone, I feel, right? Yeah, but he's not doing well with that someone. Let's see. Thank you. Okay. I feel his energy was draining. Your personal issues were overwhelming for him also. Your depression was haunting him as well. I feel that you have a negative energy around you, that you need to despair of that. And that was a lot of cause in here. I feel that you've been, and you must feel that you do, because it's very, very right. It's looking at me, and I can sense that negative energy. So it feels to me that that is the energy that holds you from releasing and moving forward. And this is what caused that, and it's like no one can stay with you. They walk away, you know. They can't stay away from you because your depression or because your stagnations, it's too much for them to handle or to bear. And that's what I'm sensing here. So be cautious of that, okay? And that's what I'm sensing with this person. I mean, I feel that eventually he's going to reach out only when he wants something or needs something. I will not recommend it, but then again, that's up to you. And if you want to look at, have a reading just for him and you, then let me know. Okay? Now, let's see. Okay. So if that Leo is still married with someone, I feel that you know, she's in love with this person and whatnot, but I feel that she's trying to push him away because of the situation that is going on. And I feel also that that person that she's either in love with or married to, I feel that that person is shoot, I don't know if I should he's talking to someone. The person that she's in love with or is married to is talking to someone, and I'm just going to leave it like that. I think that she's aware too, but I feel that more than anything, she's trying to uphold her situation, what she's going through, and kind of accept even the bad, you know, accept that it is what it is. Now I just have to cope with my situation, my illness, and find the true light to everything, find the peace in there. That I know that it's going to happen. I know it's going to be, and so far and so far, you know. I'll leave it at that at this time. Okay, for that. So now I'm going to see you real quick here for my client ancestors. Let I see that I know. Thank you. Yeah, what you desire more than anything is your ex to come back. I will tell you now that if the ex comes back and he will probably just do like a call to see how you are and see if how you're doing in order to come in. I feel that yes, you're gonna be happy to eventually hear from him. Um, but I feel that this conversation for now it's on hold. And it's telling me that to hear from him will be something that you would want to and hope for more than anything, right? But it's what you desire. So his energy, it feels to me like a call. It might even come in the near future from him, um, because he's not doing all well. Okay, he's not doing well because he's having problem with the other person that he's with and that he left you for. I feel maybe he got dumped or he dumped the woman. But he thought that it was over and done with you. Okay. And I feel that he's gonna find a way to make a comeback, or you are going to try to manifest a comeback. He I it, I have to say that what follows me here when it comes to you, it's something that you must find a way to heal. You must get over that hermit situation. You must get over that darkness. There's a darkness. There's that negative spirit that follows you, and this spirit is telling me that it comes from someone in your family. It can be a generational one. It can be something that you can manifest and work away from. um it took a hold on you when you were at your weakest, but it comes from your generation. It might be the spirit that follows your mother, and it has contracted you toward that situation. Okay. I feel that that's how the energy is floating to me, unless you tried a ritual a long time ago and that's where you got the energy. If you did, you must let me know. Let's see, what's the guide for my client? What's the guide for my client and sisters that I see that I know? Thank you. Advice. No, anymore. Advice for my. I just need one ancestor, just one card. Thank you. Oh, that was not supposed to be there, but it's here for a reason. Okay. To find the peace, you need to fight for it. To find your tranquility, you need to fight for it. You need to let go of the negativity to move forward in your life pattern. There will have to be this coming in for you. There will have to be a time and place that you can no longer accept this and say enough is enough. And I want to love. I want to feel nurture. I want to feel healing. And you're going to have to find that. It can be after a loss of a loved one that is coming in here that the universe is saying. But it also tells me here that there's a journey that is coming from you or to you even, that you're going to find a way to help. It most likely there's a person that is going to help you and guide you on this here. Let me see it here. I wanted to see. Yes. The spiritual guidance, it's at your bay, at your hands is what they're saying. Okay. And once you see that, in the near future, there will be someone that is coming in your path. When your ex makes a return, I feel that eventually you're going to also decide to let it go, because it's not going to serve you. For now, anybody that comes along is not going to stay. Anyone that comes along for a relationship is not going to stay, because your energy is scattered and it's negative, and you have a negative energy around you in the first place. So no one is going to stay, because that energy that you have, that it scares people away. It draws them away. You have that appeal, that sexual appeal, that beauty that I sense. But it drives people away when they come, because they get to know you, and because that energy is blocking it. You absolutely has to have some type of spiritual cleansing with you. Anyhow, so I hope that this was help to you. As always, love and light to you. Okay, thank you.